Thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by tonight's session. I want to pull a few cards and then go into the conscious contact with Melody B. And then we will land in our reflective questions. Thank you so much for being here. The first card that's already turned over is all about new adventures. Today, I open myself up to new adventures. I go out and do something that I've been holding back from. I move through the fear rather than let it control me. I trust my intuition and follow my desires. Once again, today's opening card is new adventures. Today I open myself up to new adventures. I go out and do something I've been holding back from. I move through the fear rather than let it control me. I trust my intuition and follow my desires. The better it gets. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know that there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. Last one. Food. Food. Hello, you like it? What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating, visualizing the nutrients I'm consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing this food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating, visualizing the nutrients I'm consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing this food. Let's do one more. Recharge. I invite magic into my life always. Every day I grow my connection to this earth. If I'm ever feeling low, I simply step outside and appreciate the natural miracles in this life. Being in nature lifts my spirits and recharges my energy. I invite magic into my life always. Every day I grow my connection to this earth. If I'm ever feeling low, I simply step outside and appreciate the natural miracles in this life. Being in nature lifts my spirits and recharges my energy. Just walking to the store today and having the sun on my skin was amazing. All right, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the fourth day of the week. It is week 39, all about God's will, or higher power's will, we're gonna call it. And here is the reading. She had a problem that went on for years. She kept trying to trust, but there were times where it was hard. The days it was difficult, her voice was tense, strained, and I could tell she'd been crying. Finally, one day, the entire problem got resolved. Isn't higher power's will great? She said. At least in the end? ? Have you had any experiences trusting higher power's will and seeing how it worked out? Maybe you could draw from those experiences to help you endure any current difficulties. Often, higher powers will, or also known as our own will, means doing the quiet, ordinary things. I don't know why, but it seems that frequently we need to focus on surrendering to higher powers' will at the 11th hour. We have such a time twisting ourselves in knots around this week every year. In fact, we may cancel it next year. I'm joking. As long as you know that you're programming the whole thing called your life, you can call it God's will, you can call it Shamalama Ding Dong's will, you can call it whatever you want to call it. But as long as you know that you're going to have to surrender to yourself and get out of your own way for change. And some people like the idea of believing in something bigger than themselves that's helping them. But after that help does come, you're also going to need to take some action. And that's why we're called Love and Action Network, not Love and Wishing, or Love and Hoping, or Love and Striving, or Love and Thriving. We're called Love and Action Network because action is the only cure for despair. There's no other cure for action, whether it's God's will or your will. There's no cure for despair other than action. We are arriving up and rising up into our hearts. Wednesdays are all about the heart chakra and us focusing our attention on the things that we love. The things that we love about ourselves, the things that we love about those close to us, the things that we love about our community, the things we love about the world. It also is a day where we can talk about how to cultivate compassion, love, and emotional balance. And I'm a person who has really enjoyed over the last few days being in wonderful co-regulated spaces online and beyond. And I found emotional balance both online and also in my home. And I've never been more grateful. Couldn't be happier. That's a cue. Thank goodness. So as we reflect on self-love and acceptance today, here's a question for you to ponder. And if you're listening over on Spotify on the podcast or watching back on Substack through our newsletter, we're grateful for your participation and you're listening to us. We do see you out there in the numbers, and hopefully something that's said here is going to really take hold in your spirit. How do you show love and compassion to yourself? How do you show love and compassion to yourself? Do you practice self-care and self-respect consistently? Do you practice self-care and self-respect consistently? What are your current feelings towards your own worth and value? Do you believe that you are worth a lot? As it relates to relationships and boundaries, how do you handle conflicts in your relationships? How do you handle conflict? How do you communicate your needs and boundaries clearly to others? Are your relationships balanced and reciprocal, or do you often feel drained? I used to be a person who would allow other humans to slime me. I would call it emotional slime, where people can kind of deposit their energy onto another person through the communication of words and thoughts and emotions. And these days, people are not allowed to slime me because I have like a screen around me. It's not that nothing gets through, it's just that anything that is not for my highest good in the present moment, or anything that would leave me feeling depleted, or anything that doesn't serve me, I'm learning to not engage it, you know? And I'm new to this. I've told you all for the last week or two that I bothered myself for 30 years. And I recently stopped bothering myself and recognizing that I'm the best me at being me. And it has been the lifter of my head and my energy. The not bothering myself and me rededicating myself to being the best me, even in this moment, showering and fluffing the hair and just embracing the best me that I can bring while not bothering myself is noble work. It is the work, and I'm grateful. Anyway, to learn more about what we're doing in the world, you can go to lovedandlovable.bio.link and fill out our quick app and create your member account. You can also see our directory of our seeds and our programs there, in addition to meeting our people. We've got resources and events that we program all day, every day, to remind people that they're loved and lovable, and that's always been the truth. You can donate to our causes to help us eat. Thank you to both Tara and Angie for helping with the groceries today. I did get the steak for the steak and peppers and the stir fry, but I didn't make that tonight. I actually made good on the promise of the beans from yesterday. If you were in the lives yesterday and saw the scandal of the beans 2024, of course I'm very hyperbolic. If you were around for the beans, just know that they were made tonight. They were wonderful. They required a bit more salt than I added, I've been told, and kind of new. My beans often resemble the beans that Sister Mary Clarence ate when she arrived to the convent in Sister Act 1. Anyway, if you're already a member and you want to live chat us about a concern you might have and get support through the support desk, that's also at lovedandlovable.bio.link, lovedandlovable.bio.link, lovedandlovable.bio.link. Whether you are a Maya in the world, a Tara in the world, an Angie in the world, or someone that we have not met yet, we do wish you the best of life. We're all doing the best we can with the hand that we've been dealt, and we're all overcoming challenges that you can see and also challenges that you cannot see. And belonging to a community and a network that seeks to encourage you every day, all day in our waking hours is something worth talking about and certainly something worth celebrating. So thank you for coming to TikTok every day and celebrating with us. I am going to need to restart the live for tonight's sharing event because I did not expect to do the daily boost for the heart chakra at the top of this. So if you are on TikTok right now and tuning in, just come back in about 10 seconds. I'm going to reset the live so I can have a clean edit for Spotify and Substack. And if you're not coming back, I hope that you stay in your power, stay in your joy, and stay loved and lovable. I'm Dr. Flo. And I hope that you have a wonderful night. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You're amazing. So amazing. I'll be right back.